Breakups are literally death. A piece of you has died. You've built a life with this person. You've built a future that includes this person. And now it's time to say goodbye. My name's Aaron Alexander, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you 5 actionable steps to getting over a breakup fast. Now, the first step of this process is accepting the death. She's gone. It's over. There's a good chance if you're watching this video that you got broken up with, and there was a reason why this woman decided to break things off with you. You guys are not right for each other at this moment. And yet late at night, when you're lonely, when you're driving in your car, when that song comes on that reminds you of that girl, you keep clinging on to hope. You keep clinging on that she's going to come around. Maybe if I reach out and apologize, I'll be able to make things right. It is dead. She's gone. You two are not meant to be together right now. That doesn't mean that later on in life that there's not a chance that you guys could end up together, but for right now, you have to accept the death. Now, one of the worst things that guys do is they breathe life into this breakup by following the girl on social media. You must unfollow this woman on all social media platforms. Whether you decide to do this very overtly or you decide to do it discreetly. Now, you could either completely unfollow her on Instagram, on Snapchat, on Facebook, whatever it is, or all of these social media platforms these days, they actually have a mute option. And so what the mute option is going to do is it's not going to show her that you're so affected and so upset that you unfollowed her, but rather it's actually going to make sure that you don't get notifications, you don't see her stories, you don't see her posts. And so you're able to do that. Every time that you see a photo of this girl, especially if she's out having a good time, now, in your mind, even if she's also upset and crying about this breakup, in your mind, she's moving on. She's having a good time without you. She's adapting so well to the breakup, and you're not. And that just brings even more pain and, again, breathes life into this no longer existent relationship. So, again, step 1, admit it. Tell yourself she's dead. She's gone. It's time to move on. Now, the next step of this process is you have to reframe. Right now, you're focused on all of the terrible things about this breakup, the future plans that you had with this person, even the plans they didn't know about, where you were thinking to yourself about what your children would look like and getting married and this vacation you wanted to go on eventually with this person. It's all gone. It's all dead. And that's what you're focused on right now. You're focused on all the worst factors that come with a breakup. And what I want you to do is I want you to actually sit down with a paper and pen, and I want you to write down all of the positive opportunities and experiences that now lie before you. I want you to reframe this breakup as the worst experience of your life and start viewing it now as a brand new opportunity to meet new people, to do things that you couldn't do while you were in that relationship, to have new experiences and new connections, because that's what this is. With any death, there now comes life. And so although you're going through this death of self in this breakup, you now have a brand new life that can be lived. You need to look at the factors of this girl that you actually didn't like, and they are there. There are things about this woman that it made her not your ideal girl, and you're avoiding all of those right now. You're focusing on all of the good. I'm going to miss the jokes she made and the laughs and all of these different things that you're going to miss. Start writing down some of the bad shit. Think about that one fight that just had you livid and the way she nitpicked at you for this and that. And maybe she didn't have the ideal body. Maybe she didn't have what you wanted in a woman fully. Write those things down and start writing down all of the things that you want in your next girlfriend or in the next girls that you sleep with. Reframe all of this and understand that she's gone, but now that that door is closed, the door is now open for new women to come into your life, new awesome experiences, new friends, so much extra time to pursue hobbies, to pursue passions, to go out and meet new people. This can be an absolutely incredible experience if you reframe it in the right way and allow yourself to feel that pain, But again, moving forward, reframing, knowing that you now have a new life to live, and that's a blessing, that's an opportunity. Now, up until this point, you've been focused on we. You've been focused on where we are going to live in the future. You've been focused on this vacation that we are going to go on in the future. And it's time to focus on you. It's time to focus on me. What do I want? Where do I want to live? What do I want for myself as a man? What kind of women do I want to have in my life? It's time to focus on your personal growth. What a lot of guys do is they get out of breakups, they immediately get on every dating app that exists, they go out to bars, they try hitting on chicks, and all they're really doing is they're trying to subdue that pain within. You're trying to not feel that pain by replacing your girl with another girl. And all this is going to do is it's going to lead to more pain. The rejections are going to hurt more. You're going to be disappointed. You're going to end up with a chick and feel like, oh, great, I've got a rebound. And then she leaves you because she's already hooking up with other dudes, and now she doesn't want to hang out with you anymore, and now that's going to sting even more. You can't just replace this girl. You have to re-strategize your life goals. You have to get into the gym. Many of you coming out of a breakup have experienced relationship weight. You've gained some weight from not having that biological drive to go to the gym and work out in order to get laid. You have to start working out hardcore. You have to start eating well. You have to, again, realign with what it is that you want as a man. Take up a hobby. You've always wanted to learn how to play guitar. You've always wanted to do stand-up comedy. You've considered trying some improv classes. You live in a place where you could take up snowboarding or skiing or surfing or anything like that. Any kind of a hobby. Go on hikes. Do things for yourself and learn to be okay with being alone. Because if you're not okay with being alone, then women are going to sense that within you. And no amount of women that you bring into your life is going to ease that pain of your discomfort from this breakup. So I want you to focus on yourself as a man. Again, write down what you want in this life. Write down your goals. Write them out. Start taking action. If you've wanted to change your approach to your income, if you've wanted to step it up in your career, start a business, start working towards these personal goals for yourself as a man. Focus on you. Focus on me. You, numero uno, number one. And a big part of this as well is not doing what most guys do, which is turning to drugs and alcohol. Do not start getting wasted 5 times more than you already drink. If you're already a casual drinker, then sure, have some drinks, but don't cure that loneliness with alcohol because it's only a temporary fix. It only makes everything worse for you once you are sobered up, and you can't spiral into a life of alcoholism and drug abuse just to get over this girl. Focus on yourself, focus on your personal development, and then you'll be healed. You'll be ready to go out and meet more women. Now, the 4th step in this process, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody about what you're going through. Now, it can be great to talk to friends. It can be great to talk to friends, but the problem with talking to friends is that it's usually not going to be that helpful, and I'll explain why. Because when you talk to friends, they're on your team, and that's great, and it can be helpful, but they're going to tell you things. They're going to say things like, you don't need her. You'll get another one. There's plenty of fish in the sea. And deep down you're thinking, I do need her though. And I don't want to be so vulnerable with some of my friends where I tell them like, but I do feel like I need her. And so talking to friends, talking to family, talking to people that have biased opinions can definitely be helpful, and it can give you that comfort of the tribe. It can feel good, and I definitely recommend doing it. But I also recommend talking to somebody with an unbiased opinion. It's 2019 right now. We're going into 2020. Everybody's got a therapist. Everybody's talking to therapists. Everybody's got some sort of a life coach, a counselor of some sort. You need to talk to somebody that is going to give you an unbiased opinion and take what your irrational thoughts are. You're having irrational thoughts right now. You're thinking, I'm going to be alone forever. I'm never going to find somebody as good as her. Who else is going to love me the way she did? Am I worthy of love? And you need to talk to somebody with an unbiased opinion. So there's a website out there. It's called betterhelp.com. This isn't like a sponsored video or something, but for people that don't necessarily feel comfortable with going out and, getting an actual therapist and talking in person and making that drive, there's a website called betterhelp.com, and you can actually access therapists. I think it's pretty affordable. I've just seen it a lot on the internet. People are talking about that a lot. And I just think that the stigma is gone for people that need therapists, that need to talk to somebody. And again, with this being such a crushing death of self, it would really, really help for you to talk to somebody that's unbiased. I also personally actually offer a mentorship program that's available over at evolutiondaily.com. You could work with me, getting through this breakup, getting you back out there, having me actually walk you through your personal growth and the goals and the steps that you need to take moving forward. Again, that's available over at evolutiondaily.com. But this step is really just talk about it. Talk to people that you know, talk to people that you don't know, and work through these thoughts, work through these ideas, have somebody to mirror these thoughts and opinions off of. And a lot of the times you're going to recognize that so much of the thoughts that you have just swirling around in your brain, they are irrational and they are coming from a place of hopelessness and pain, and it's not as bad as you really think that it is, and talking to people can really help with that. Now, the fifth and final step here, once you've healed, once you've gone through these steps, you've talked to people, you've worked on yourself, you've accepted this death, you're reframing everything, and you're feeling better. You're starting to really feel better, and feeling better oftentimes just comes with time as well. Time really does make everything feel better. So you've gone through these steps and you're ready to get back out there, and that's what you need to do. You need to get back out there. So often, especially if you're watching this video and you're 28 and up, or sometimes younger, sometimes older, whatever, we end up in these situations in lives where our workplace isn't really conducive to meeting women. The friends that we've made at work aren't conducive to meeting women. We struggle with having a social life as adults that lends itself to us being around new potential prospects. Now, in today's day and age, I think dating apps are absolutely horrible. I think dating apps are terrible. I don't think that you should be on them. I think that they're soul crushing. So what I recommend is, here on this channel, I'm teaching cold approach pickup. I teach guys how to go out in the daytime, go out in the nighttime, and go out and meet women. No matter your goals, whether you're just looking to hook up or you're wanting to get back into a relationship, it's such a great way to meet women. Going out as a man, approaching women, telling them, hey, I think you're gorgeous. I just wanted to come say hello. Introducing yourself, having good conversations with them, and asking them to go on dates. You do this enough, you get better at it, you get more comfortable with women, you go on dates with more women. All of a sudden, you just become one of these guys that's able to have girlfriends whenever you want to have a girlfriend, which eliminates this feeling of complete and utter scarcity in your life. It puts you into a place of having an abundance of women in your life, and that lends itself to you having so much more confidence when you are meeting women. They sense that confidence. They want to be with you. Results beget results. Action begets action. You have to take action going out, meeting women. Now, again, if you need any assistance with this, evolutiondaily.com. I offer in-person coaching, I offer mentorship coaching, and I have digital programs that will walk you through step by step in order for you to be able to go out and learn how to meet the women that you desire in order for you to have your ultimate goal, whether that's sleeping with a lot of different girls that you're attracted to or ending up in a relationship. It works for both of those goals. So I really hope that this helps you out. I hope that this helps you get through this breakup. I know that it will if you take the advice that I've given you in this video. Be sure to check out our podcast. It's available on iTunes and Spotify by searching Evolution Daily. And make sure that you head over to evolutiondaily.com for all courses and coaching. Hit that subscribe button if you've yet to do so already, and I'll see you in the next video.